Our next speaker, Don, is the Executive Director of the Arc Carroll County, an organization that supports people with disabilities. I'll make sure I have the right guy. And helps them pursue a meaningful life. Don loves Carroll County and is proud to be connected to so many wonderful people and businesses that support the vision of a strong community that embraces the value and impact of nonprofit organizations. Although Don has experience in public speaking, he rarely follows the script. So tonight will be interesting. Please welcome Don Rowe and the value and impact of a strong nonprofit community.
Well, good evening, and thank you for this amazing and slightly terrifying opportunity. Thank you, Molly, for the encouragement, and to all of you who came out tonight. You know, some of you may know me as Don Rowe, the Executive Director of the Arc Carroll County, which is a nonprofit organization that provides support and services to people with disabilities. But tonight, I'm Don the Nonprofit. You know, nonprofit organizations have been around since we became a country. Nonprofits do amazing things in our community. I would venture to say that in our community, they are the mortar that holds things together. You know, nonprofit organizations feed people who have no food, clothe people in need, provide counseling when people have challenges, help people find jobs, and support people with their health needs. You know, when many people hear about nonprofits, they think, gee, these organizations don't need to make any money. The people there are perfectly satisfied and are driven by the wonderful work that they do. Well, this nonprofit is here to say that yes, we do need to make money, and we love when there is a room full of people that remember to bring their wallets and purses and who are so moved by the passion of a nonprofit's mission, vision, and values, they give their time, talent, and treasure. Now, we come to the part that I like to call the nonprofit's fun facts. These precious tidbits can make you a hit at cocktail parties and a rock star at any nonprofit event. Did you know that in the U.S., the nonprofit sector employs 12 million people, making it the third largest workforce, which is larger than the construction, finance, or transportation industries, and thankfully, none are managed by Elon Musk. U.S. nonprofits generate almost $1 trillion annually and represent over 5% of the gross domestic product. There are over 1.5 million nonprofit organizations in the U.S. And now what I like to call the loaves and fishes impact. For every dollar invested in a nonprofit, an invested $3 of economic activities generated. This is a result of nonprofits buying goods and services. Yes, nonprofits are truly amazing. In fact, there's one nonprofit that can get people together, put them on a stage, make them follow a script for 5 minutes. That's amazing. Our community is fortunate to have many, many wonderful nonprofits, but this nonprofit would be foolish to try and name them all, or even a few, lest I forget someone. So let's just imagine a wonderful arc over our community, providing amazing support and service to people in their time of need. You know, we could remember it as the Arc Carroll County. When you look around our community and see someone in need or hear about someone who has a need, there's a nonprofit for that. We are ready and able to spring into action. Nonprofits in Carroll County are ready and willing to take on almost any challenge. And this nonprofit would be remiss if I didn't provide a call to action. So there are hundreds of nonprofit organizations in Carroll County doing incredible work, and we need your time, talent, and treasures. I've often found that when someone becomes involved in a nonprofit, 2 lives are changed. You know, that's really the magic of nonprofits. When you think you're helping to change someone's life, your life is changed. People who are involved with nonprofit organizations report a greater self-worth and satisfaction with life. Your involvement in nonprofits make lives better. It'll make your life better. you just don't have to be a prophet to do good in the world. Just do something to help someone or somebody. So, as my time is running there, and I hope you enjoy this lighthearted presentation about nonprofit organizations that you run, not walk out of here tonight and go find one to support. So, I leave you with these final words. We are just one call away. We'll be there to save the day. Superman's got nothing on us. We are just one call away. So I want to thank you for coming out, and all the nonprofits in Carroll County that are doing great and wonderful things every day. So thank you very much.
That was tremendous, Don. I want to ride in your bus. And a lot of you don't know this, that if you go to ChatGPT and you Google nonprofits in Carroll County, it goes right to Don's computer. He's the one who answers you.